How you doing?
We have Paul and Annie watching us and Darlene watching us live right now.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, hello everybody. I know we haven't been together live for a very long time, but we're back at it, right?
We are.
So, Bernina is doing a special in March, and it's 20% off all the Bernina feet as well as Bernette feet, right? And I thought this is such a good opportunity to show you how we can use, and what we have chosen, actually it was Tracy's idea, it wasn't even my idea, it was Tracy's idea. So we have chosen to showcase leather foot, excuse my
the leather
English.
foot.
English
Laser.
It's a leather foot.
If it was a laser foot, that'd be even cooler, but
That'd be cool. So leather foot is amazing to help you to free motion quilt, okay? For example, I'm not very good at free motion quilt. Like I just don't have I'm not an artist, okay?
Me either.
But I'm telling you, that foot makes you look awesome, okay?
Makes it look so much easier.
Yeah, that foot makes you look like you know what you're doing, okay? So this is a foot number 55. Yes, it is sometimes hard to know, like I think right there, you see 55? But because for blind people like me with dyslexia, I actually do like to write it, big giant numbers, where I can actually see it, okay? So we're gonna install that foot as usual, okay? I don't have the real quilt sandwich, I just have top and some stabilizer and the backing, so to speak, okay? Because I thought I was just gonna show you. And let's say, if we want to do, again, my artistic capabilities suck, okay? I'm lucky if I can almost draw a flower.
It's better flower than some people could probably draw.
Okay? And so I'll show you, so obviously on our machines.
Dr. Seuss flower.
Yeah, pretty much. On our machine, we're gonna do the leather foot right there, 55. We're gonna choose a stitch number 1, okay? I actually really like the graphic. Do you like
Yeah,
that?
that's cool that it pulls it up.
Cool, eh? Okay. And so what I'm gonna do, when I lower my foot, okay, look, if you have a look, here is my needle, and here where my foot is gonna be, okay? So that foot is gonna allow you to stay on the drawn up line. Isn't that amazing?
That's cool.
So, but do remember that there is like 1/4 of an inch between the foot and your needle.
And the needle.
Okay?
Yep.
So theoretically, yes, you can move. So let's actually try that. You can move your,
That's
your
okay.
foot quite close to the -5. Yeah, look.
All
the way in. All the way in. This is like as precise as it's gonna get. Okay, let's see what it does.
Let's see how you can draw a flower with your thread.
So
now.
when I do that, all I have to I don't really even look where my needle is. I just
You're
wanna
following
make
your
sure
pattern.
I'm just following my foot.
Yeah.
Just follow. I mean, by the way, look at all the beautiful feet I have.
20% off.
20% off. Okay, so I'm gonna move. I just have to make sure that my foot is following.
Have you ever thought of using this for your applique or anything?
There is absolutely zero reason why would you not. And look how much like versatility it gives you, eh? Like
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
I know it's a small piece, I understand, but still, for those of us who love, do slow down, okay? Especially those of us who are artistically challenged, such as myself. Okay, can you imagine people who can do feathers and all? Like, look at that.
Yeah, I tried to do a feather once.
Right?
I tried to do a feather once, didn't work out.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that foot like makes you look like you actually know what you're doing, which is absolutely not true.
And your free motion seems to be a lot easier with it.
Much easier. You have like so much control
I do
Like,
know that one
all
of our new Bernina purchasers, Susan, she bought a leather foot when I
did
showed
she?
it to her
Oh.
because she does a lot of free motion. And when I showed it to her, she was in love.
Yeah.
And she said, I absolutely need to have this foot, and bought it that day.
You know what? For each maker, there is a foot.
Yes.
Right? For each maker. If you love free motion quilting, I think this must be in your stash. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't love free motion quilting, and it is in my stash. Okay? So here is my...
But you like applique, so it would
I
make
do.
sense to do
I
that,
absolutely
right?
do.
To go around and trace out your stuff.
On that end, let's have a look. So if I'm going to be using my applique stitch, which is going to be my, let me find it, my blanket stitch. Hey, blanket stitch, where are you? I think it's in quilting.
It's in quilting.
Okay, blanket stitch. There we go. Okay, number one, I'm going to do it away from my foot, obviously. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do the mirror. Here we go, right? And let's say if I do have, actually I shouldn't say that, because if we're gonna put the applique piece on it, so it does need to be like that. But then we have to move our foot,
Your
right?
foot over.
We will have to move it to there.
Well, it looks like it already moved it for
So,
you.
oh, actually it did.
Yep.
This is amazing.
It moved it
sure
so that-
did move
yeah.
it. Okay, so let's see how that's gonna work. So again, you just have to be a little bit more aware with regards to that your foot takes 1/4 of an inch to follow, but still look how easy it makes to follow the line.
Yeah, and you don't have any bunching
Yeah,
underneath
I know.
while you're doing your free motion.
Yeah.
And you are literally free.
yeah. And this is like, here is my applique stitch. Now, this is my applique stitch.
That's really cool.
So when I, for example, I'm going to the end right there, I have to be careful that I do not turn around my foot right in the middle of the stitch. So I'll show you how I'm going to navigate that. Hopefully I'm not going to screw it up.
Actually, I'd like to know because
Yeah. So like here is one stitch and okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pattern end.
yep,
Pattern end.
for some of us it's up here.
There we go. Look at that. Pattern end. And it stops right at the very end. Okay? So this way you're not switching it in the middle of the pattern. And leaves a
Yeah.
nice and clean area. Now, my pattern end has been done in such a way that it actually cuts the thread, but you don't have to do that. You can program it so it doesn't cut the thread. But the bottom line is, look at this precision. Look how beautiful it is.
Right along your line?
And right along my line. And I'm sure Tracy can tell you, I cannot draw on a line, even if I try, and my life depends on it, okay? So this is our foot number 55. It's a must. If you love free motion quilting, please get it. 20% off. You can't beat that price.
You can't beat it.
But I do want to show you my other feet I have here, okay? This is my foot number 71, okay?
What does 71 do?
Well, 71 foot allows me to do a beautiful binding, okay? Yes, I know there is a word on the street, I suck at binding, but I disagree with that. I think my binding is stunning and beautiful. And foot number 71 is actually helping me a lot to
Nice.
do that.
Good.
A lot, okay? And the reason why, because I can hook my binding right over that little ridge, and it's always consistent exactly at the same size. Like my binding usually is 2 inch or 2 1/4.
Nice.
That never changes. Okay. Yes, it does require a little bit of experience to use it, but it's very, very easy. Very good learning curve to do that. So excellent foot. 71 for binding.
Great, great.
So next, my foot. This is a 70 foot. Same idea, just for a thinner, for a skinnier binding.
Okay.
Okay.
My
So
camera went out of focus there.
Yeah. 57D. If you guys are attending my classes, you know, if I ever gonna end up on a lonely island all by myself with my machine, 57D would be 1 foot I would like to have.
And that's the
57
quarter cent. That's a 1/4 inch.
That's a 1/4
Yeah.
inch foot. It is just perfect. And it just gives you 1/4 inch every single time. Fantastic foot. A must.
And there is one for the brunette and that's my go-to. I
Yeah.
love that foot. And it's not even one that it's you have to have a whole other mechanism to use it because
Yeah.
it's for the smaller machines. But I
still,
have to,
perfect
have to.
quarter-inch.
Yeah.
Like Tracy attends my advanced quilting classes, and her quarter-inch is quarter-inch.
Yep.
It's stunning. And that, so you know quarter-inch foot when there is this little guard.
Yep.
Okay, there is this little guard. But when you get foot and you're not sure if it's quarter-inch or not, just stitch it and measure it.
Yep.
Right? I literally, in my beginner quilting classes, I go around with the ruler. Okay? If you don't get slapped, that means your quarter-inch is perfect.
She doesn't actually slap people, but
Yeah,
she does
I do.
swing it close to your fingers.
1G foot, your perfect zipper foot. It does comes with a Bernina machines, okay?
Yep.
So I don't know why it's here, but I have it here. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the tips today.
Yay!
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for being with us.